Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose is back in the building. Welcome back to the channel, live and direct, live in effect. Make sure you subscribe to find out what's next. We are here. All right, so we are here to talk about what we saw last night on NXT Halloween Havoc. We pretty much saw, in some ways, the beginning of a new era. Like this, I believe, was the true beginning of a new era. I believe that. Why? Well, 3 out of the 5 championships changed hands. It could have been 4. I thought it would be 4, but luckily, and thank God, they allowed the NXT championship to stay where it was. But regardless of the fact, we got new champions almost all across the board. And that domino dropped first 2 weeks ago when Carmelo Hayes won the NXT North American Championship. Now, the reason why I'm kind of here to talk about Havoc is pretty much gives me a reason to talk about the new NXT 2.0, because I never discussed it. I never talked about it. And it's there's really not much to talk about, really, if you really think about it, because everybody so far is still relatively new. Like, you really don't, like, you kind of know who they're gonna push, and then you kind of don't know who they're gonna push. So it's like it's still relatively fresh still. Like, it's only been a month and a month and change, and you kind of really don't know what direction they're going. Like, you already know Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker is the guy. Like, you already know off the strength, Braun Breaker is that guy. He is the next one up. Instantly. Like, you already knew in the debut episode, you already knew, oh, they're gonna groom him. Braun Breaker, son of Rick Steiner, nephew of Scott Steiner. And you definitely could tell because, number one, he looks like them. That's number one. Number two, he definitely sounds like them too. Like his voice. Yo, you hear him speak? If you ever heard him speak, my man sounds just like, I said Scott Steiner at first, but then Rick Steiner kind of sounds the same way. So I'm like, damn, they both sound pretty much like he really sounds like a Steiner. So you could tell that's where he's from. But the way he has been positioned since day one, you already know he's next in line for a title or to be the NXT champion. When he beat fucking LA Knight in day one, and then eye to eye with Ciampa, then he just walks out one day, talks about, I want the title, I want a shot, then boom, he got it. He got it last night. I thought we were about to see a new NXT champion, but no. Ciampa retained. Thank you, Jesus. But regardless of it, Braun Breaker is the next one up, no matter what. You already know he's the next one up. Another guy that's the next one up is Von Wagner, who's actually teaming up with Kyle O'Reilly at the moment. But you already know if they got him teaming up with him, that some way, somehow, later down the line, they might break up. And then Von Wagner may come off the other side a bigger star. So those two, like, they've groomed for greatness. Another one that actually might be really good is Grayson Waller, who had a good match against Roger Strong a couple weeks ago. He's another one. Odyssey Jones is another one. What's his name? Josh. Is it Josh? I think it's Josh Gracie. That's another one that I think might be up there. You know what I'm saying? I hope my man Tony D'Angelo's up there. I like Tony D'Angelo. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Tony D'Angelo's my guy. Forget about it. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see how things go on. Again, it's only been a month, so it's still relatively fresh of exactly where everybody's being positioned, because it seems like every week we getting something new and new. Like, we're always getting some new faces every week. So it's like, with all these bodies, we got to figure out exactly where everybody's being positioned. But while we have all these new faces, we still got a couple old faces. Again, Tommaso Ciampa is still the NXT champion. So we still the man around here. We still got Raquel Gonzalez. We still got Dakota Kai. We still got Io Shirai. We still got Zoe Starks. We still got Roderick Strong. We still got Kyle O'Reilly. We still got LA Knight. Still got Dexter Lumis. And for the time being, we still got Johnny Gargano. You know what I'm saying? Samoa Joe is still technically on the roster, so maybe we'll see if he will be there once his injury or whatever the fuck case is gets better. We'll see how things go. But this is more of a revamped NXT. Supposedly led by Triple H. I don't know how true that really is, but it is what it is, I guess. Now, what Halloween Havoc showed us was there's a lot of changes happening, and I'm still trying to figure out it's for the better, because let's see. The first domino of the night fell when Toxic Attraction won the NXT Tag Team Champions, the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. Now, I didn't really see that match. I didn't really see it. I only saw maybe like the first 3 minutes. Then I went back to watch the Sixers versus the Knicks because I didn't really care to watch it. But based on what I was seeing on Twitter, that was not a great match. And to be honest, I don't think it was ever going to be. Because we're talking about the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions at the time, Io Shirai and Zoe Starks, the vets, defending the championships against pretty much 4 unproven talents. And you put them in a ladder match that's supposed to be for experienced vets. Toxic Attraction hasn't really showed anything, really. And Indy really hasn't done much either, truthfully. I mean, yeah, she was one half of the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions at one point, but she had Candice with her. And you know how Candice is, you know. So with that, she had a crutch. You put Indy with somebody else who really ain't unproven either. I don't even know the girl name on top of the head right now. But you see that's just ingredients for an explosion in your face. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, bro. But I heard that match wasn't really... I heard that match really was bad. On top of that, Io Shirai had a really nasty fall. Like a nasty bump that looked crazy from an angle that somebody took. So, that was just wow. And now you got them as now you got Toxic Attraction as the new NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. I don't know if that was that wasn't the best move at all, obviously. But why? You know what I'm saying? If they ain't if that match kind of showed that they ain't ready, why do that? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. Then the next domino fell when Mandy Rose won the NXT Women's Championship. Granted, that was due to a distraction. Okay. So it makes it a little, not fully better, but it's like, okay. But Mandy Rose, who I have gone on record saying that I think she still needs more time in the ring, is the NXT Women's Champion. Mandy Rose got demoted to NXT sometime this year. And if I'm not mistaken, she hasn't had a lot of matches on NXT. So with that being said, how are you putting her as the next champion when I don't think she's even proven a damn thing since getting demoted? She got demoted for a reason. She got demoted for a reason. And now you got her as the woman on that brand. Now Toxic Attraction got all the belts. And I don't think they're even ready for that. But some way, somehow, they got it all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I never said now don't get me wrong. I never said Mandy Rose was bad. I never said that woman was bad. I just said she needs more time. Like, put her in matches. Actually try to build her up. And from there, you might have something. But we haven't seen enough of this woman to really kind of give an opinion. Like, I have sat here multiple times and said, well, she really don't, she don't really have it all yet. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, you look at it now and like, oh, well, this, you know, what the fuck? You know? Now I just look at it like, she couldn't be the only, actually at the moment, she probably is the only woman that you could have put the title on next. Or then again, you probably could give it to Dakota Kai, who's still there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's a weird situation. It's a weird situation. Somewhat the next domino fell when Imperium won the NXT Tag Team Championships. I say kind of because Imperium is still one of those who've been here for a minute on NXT. So for them to win the Tag Team Championships, I'm not really mad at it. I'm actually fine with it because Imperium is really good. Obviously, and of course, they got Walter, who's Walter's Walter, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna comment on Walter. We already know how we feel about Walter over here. You know what I'm saying? But Imperium is really good. So for them to be MSK, I'm not mad at it. I guess MSK's run had to end, and it ends in Imperium, so that's fine. I'd rather it end against an experienced tag team than against one of the new faces that ain't ready yet. So, like, I forgot the team's name. Is it Biggs and Brunson? Some team like that. One of those face tag teams or whatever, or Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. You know, something like that. So if they won again, or if they lost to Imperium, that's cool. I'm fine with it. Okay. And then, as I said, well, I can also talk about, I guess, Carmelo Hayes winning the North American Championship 2 weeks ago against Isaiah Swerve Scott. He had to lose it at some point, but Isaiah could have lost it to Santos Escobar, who's still there, who's been there for a minute, who's very established in NXT. But I guess they think, oh, well, he ain't ready for it, which makes no sense. Then you let Carmelo Hayes, who took, I think, round about, what, a minute and a half to win that title, who's still not fully proven. No, I picked him to win the breakout tournament, and he did. But he wasn't ready for that type of light. But we're gonna see what he got when he's sharing the same ring with Johnny Gargano next week. So we're gonna see what's up with that. And then of course, Braun Breaker getting his first shot at gold. Again, I thought he'd win it, but Ciampa wins, thank God. NXT 2.0 is still so fresh. It's still so new. It's like we still don't really know what's gonna happen. So I give it another couple months. I don't know if they're ever going to have a takeover. I don't know if they're going to have takeovers anymore. I don't know how. Well, they damn sure ain't ready for it yet, so we don't know exactly. They don't have nothing really going on. So with that really being said, only time will tell how this goes. But yeah, just want to talk about that, give my opinions a little bit. But it's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love, support. As always, you already know what it is. Stay tuned for next. We live and direct. We live in effect. Make sure to subscribe to find out what's next. We always here, baby. So until next time, peace, love, 100. You heard?